Now Now, if we derive this further, now as you can see, there will be a force weight component with the angle of theta here. There is theta, this is W cos theta, W cos theta, W, and this is W sin theta. Now the value of the sin theta. Now the value of the W sin theta, in order to parameterize that, what we will do? Now this W sin theta, now when W is equal to what? This is mass into gravity into density into rho sin theta, and sorry, I have to get it. Now the value of this thing will be what? Value of this thing will be what? Now we can write this as mg sin theta, W equal to mg. Now m is what? The volume into density into g sin theta. Now the volume is what? The total volume of this channel is nothing but the cross sectional area into length so we can write the value as what? Rho g al sin theta. Now if the value of this theta is less than 4 degree, then sin theta will be at a value of theta, so we can write rho g al theta, or that theta will be equal to the S0, which is the value of this bed slope. Clear? Now these two formula we get as rho g al sin theta or theta, and which is equal to this driving force or the weight component. Now, and the friction force is equal to PLK Vm square. Now, when the uniform flow occurs, these two terms will be equal to each other. So we can write rho g al sin theta into equal to PLK Vm square. Now L will be cancelled. So we get the sin theta value will be S0. So we are having Vm square rho g by k A by P into S0. So what will be the value of V? What will be the value of V? Write it here. The V will be root over rho g by k r to the power half s to the power half, and they write also V equal to C root over R, where this C is called the Chezy's constant. This C is called the Chezy's constant. Now, Chezy's constant, many researcher has defined this Chezy's constant. Some write C 1 by C square equal to A plus B by R, where the A and the V value, this is a function of the roughness of wall. More the roughness of the wall, these two things will increase. Now, as we have derived the formula of Chezy, now the value of this Chezy's constant is given by this is called the Carter coefficient for determining the Chezy's constant, or Carter's formula to determining Chezy's constant. Then comes Manning with the formula of 1 by n r to the power 2 by 3 s to the power half, where the exponent is changed for r and s, and this n is the Manning roughness coefficient. Now, this Manning, he has so many followers. Because the value of this C, Manning roughness coefficient, can be evaluated for several things, for steel, aluminium, bitumen, concrete, or even vegetation. The vegetation or grass value we see, grass thing we see in any open channel, that will affect the resistance of the flow also. How? More the height of this vegetation, the water will be resistant more. Now the stability, if the vegetation is much stable, then the resistivity will increase due to that vegetation. Now, solve a mathematical problem. They say find the slope of a bed at a rectangular channel of width b equal to 5 meter. What is given? Look, they said the channel flow depth equal to 2 meter. The discharge is 20 meter cube per second. Then what will be the slope of the channel? Now we know the Manning's 1 by n r to the power 2 by 3 s to the power half. Okay, then q equal to v into a, which will be a 1 by n r to the power 2 by 3 s to the power half. Now the area will be b into y, which is 5 into 2, 10 meter square. And this value of r will be what? A by t, and a is 10 meter square, and t is what? For a rectangular channel, the t, the weighted perimeter, is b plus 2y. Then the value of b is 5 plus 2 into 2, it is 10 by 9. Now the discharge value is given by 20 meter cube per second, will be equal to air value is 10, 1 by n. For now the channel is made of concrete. Now for a concrete channel, the value of the Manning coefficient is 0.0012. Okay. Now if we put 0.0012, r value will be 10 by 9 to the power 2 by 3 s to the power. Now we can easily value this s. The value will be 694, which is dimensionless, non-dimensional. So that was a problem that came in a gate examination from uniform film, that you can see the solution. Thank you. Now we will derive the most efficient channel. What will define the most efficient channel? Now what is the most efficient channel? It is for a constant value of q, or a given value of q, for a minimum perimeter. If the channel is providing maximum discharge, this is called the most efficient section of the particular channel. Now in order to learn that, now for a trapezoidal channel like this, what will be the area? The area of the channel, there are some area of the channel, cross-sectional area. First, what is the perimeter here? The perimeter is, if this is B, this thing is also B. If we draw a perpendicular line, then this thing is also B for a square. Now, for this thing, we will do a job like this. If this line has a tendency of m, but the m is the value of cot theta. I mean the side slope, if the side slope is 1 by m, side slope of 1 by m, then we can write this part as my, this part as my. If this part is m, so the ratio of this and this will become to 1 by m, which is our tendency of the side slope m. Now the weighted perimeter will be 2b plus my plus my. স্যার আমি 10 সেকেন্ড আগে একটা ভুল করেছি, আপনি এই জায়গাটা বলে দেবো, এইটা একটু আগে থেকে ওটা করে দেবো। Now the perimeter, what will be the perimeter if this thing is my, if this thing is my, if this thing is my, then this value will be what? Y square plus my square, isn't it? The value will be y square plus my the whole square. Now the weighted perimeter will be what? There is, you can see the p will be b plus this length are the same, so we can write 2 into y square plus m square y square. The value will be that will be our perimeter of a trapezoidal channel. Now what will be the area? What will be the area? The area of any trapezoidal will be the, if this is say t, the top width, b plus 2my. Now b plus t by 2 into y, that will be our area. So what area we are getting? The value of b plus 2my, these are two different things, y by 2y having b plus my into y. This is our area. Okay, so we have now our area